Hi to all the ACCA students. I am Punya Aggarwal, ACCA affiliate, co-founder of Being ACCA. In this video, I will quickly help you out with the right sequence of ACCA exams that you can probably follow as per my experience, as per the experience I've gained over these years talking to students and even my personal experience. So let's start with the knowledge level first. As per me, you should start always with BT, which is Business and Technology, which is F1 paper. Why? Because if you are from a commerce background, there are 90% of the concepts in BT is very similar to what you have already studied, so it will be an easier start with you because you already know the syllabus. So in your head you already know something. When you already know something, you are more confident also to appear for the paper, and there's less chances of failure and more confidence you gain once you already know something, right? So we always say start with BT, then go with financial accounting, which is your F3, which is again basically your accounts, which you have. If you're from a commerce background, you would already have done that paper or that concepts also before: the journal entries, your ledgers, balance sheets, trial balances, P&L accounts, all of those, bank reconciliations, etc. So again, it will be like a easier option for you to go ahead with that because you already know the concepts before as well, right? So once these two papers are done, then go ahead with your management accounting, which is MA paper, F2 paper, because this is something which, if you are just out of your school, this would be a very new world for you. It's because it is cost accounting. But if you are in your bachelor's, might be a possibility that you already know this. So again, MA paper, and then you go ahead with your law paper. So law is very, a very small paper, does not have a lot of things to understand, probably because just laws only, and should not take more than, I would say, 20-25 days to prepare for the law paper, because it's not, legit nothing. So after law, then you dive into your skill level. We suggest two options to start skill level from. One is FR, which is financial reporting paper, which is F7 paper, because here you have already gotten a base in F3. If you appeared for, it is accounting, it is something which you are familiar with. As I mentioned previously, it's always better that you start with something that you're already familiar with, because it gets you more motivation, more confidence to prepare for that paper and ultimately pass that paper. So FR, either FR or FM, which is your financial management paper, and even that base you have gotten in your MA paper in your knowledge level. So once because these two papers are something which you probably would have done before also, either in your 11th, 12th or your college days. So you will be little familiar with all of these things, and it will be easier for you to start your skill level from. So if you're somebody who have started or just given FR, or want to combine FR with some other paper, the best friend of FR is AA, which is Audit and Assurance paper, F8 paper. Nothing can separate these two, because in a financial reporting paper you understand all of the IFRSs, your standards, and then in AA paper you apply them. So basically, you in AA, what do? We find the mistakes in the financial report. So ultimately, if we do not know what is wrong in the financial statements, because if we do not know the standards, we might not be able to take out the mistakes also. So these two papers go hand in hand together. So if you just appeared for FR, go with AA without any question, no question in mind, and there's no I would say discrepancy also, like there's no subjectivity also here. Everybody who ideally is there for your good, is guiding you correctly, will guide you to go ahead with AA only after FR or together. So yeah, these two combinations. If you appeared for FM, go with PM next, because there are few concepts which you have learned in FM, those will be straight away applied in FPM as well. So these two combinations, these two papers is a good combination. If you recently appeared for FM, go with PM, or if you want to combine two papers, PM and FM it is, or vice versa also. If you recently appeared for PM, go with FM. So this is the combination. Then we're remaining with taxation. Taxation is not dependent upon any of these papers. Taxation has a very lengthy syllabus. So usually I say that, when first of all, do not combine this paper with any other paper because of the length of the lengthiness of it. Second of all, I usually recommend students not to go ahead with tax in March. Why? Because after March, the tax rules and the regulations, the tax rates, all of these changes because of the financial year. So it's always good that you don't appear in March, because then if unfortunately you fail in March attempt, by the time that you reach June, your syllabus would change, right? So ultimately you would have to start from scratch. So it's better that you go ahead with it later. And tax can be taken anytime. Either you want to do it after FR and AA, then tax, or after FPM you can do. Again, there's no hard and fast rule for it. You can combine as and when you want to. Then moving to the professional level, as per me, you should always start with SBR, which is Strategic Business Reporting paper. Again, the same logic. It's accounts. It's something that you have done before. In skill level also, FR, basically FR ka bada bhai hai SBR, and you already are familiar with the standards, IFRSs, IS, all of those. So it's again a better option to go ahead with SBR as the first professional level paper. And if you want to combine something with SBR, it should be AAA, which is Advanced Audit and Assurance. Again, the same logic as we did in FR and AA as well. So same thing for SBR and AAA as well. After you're done with that, probably SBL you can pick up. One advice I would want to give you is from a personal experience would be that if somebody wants to combine AAA and SBL, even that is a very good combination, because I've personally tried it myself. When you understand the how to write, what to write in SBL, because SBL is all about drafting, that is when you are able to better write your answers in AAA, and vice versa. So this is my personal experience. I find it very underrated combination, but if you want to try, you can do that. It is also a good combination. And then probably you can go ahead with AFM, whatever optional papers you want to go ahead next with. But after SBR, it should be AAA or together, and or AAA and SBL as you want to. So I hope that this video was helpful for you. If there's any other combination that you want to try, or you are stuck somewhere in all of these papers right now, and there's difficulty, you're facing some difficulty regarding the same, please feel free to DM us, WhatsApp us, or comment down below if you have any other combinations in mind, and I'll definitely try and help you out. All the very best.